Today we're testing the Tachyon XC micro helmet cam to see if it can survive a dive to 160 feet. We will be diving on the Navy PBY flying boat that crashed in Lake Mead in 1949. After we descend, we'll group up just above the bottom at approximately 154 feet. Then we'll swim to the body section of the plane. As you can see, it's quite dim down here. I brought a smaller light to see how the camera does in low light situations. And the video does get quite dim in spots, but really it's fairly close to the actual light levels that we had down there. You can see the plane starting to materialize there in the background, but first things first, let's look around and see how deep of a spot I can find. My arm is approximately 6 to 8 inches away from the camera at this point, so as my computer read 163.5 right there, so that puts the camera right around 163 feet and still going strong. No problems, no shut off. It's working good. So let's take a look around, see what we can see on the plane. This is the smaller of the two sections of the plane. The wing is a little bit bigger So since we have some time left over, we're going to swim back over to the mooring chain and then back on over to the wing and look around on that side and see what that looks like. Over here on the wing, there's quite a bit more jagged pieces of metal poking around, so we'll be a bit more careful, stay a little bit farther away from the plane. We don't want to get snagged up on anything. Right here you can see where the metal has been torn like paper. Just looks like somebody grabbed hold of two pieces and just tore it. Here's what appears to be an old battery sitting on the bottom there. And then just up here is a big gaping jagged hole. I believe this might be where the body connected to the wing, where it got tore off. So time's getting short, so time to signal all the divers and turn the dive and head back over to the chain so we can begin our ascent. If you watch close right here, you'll see where the pontoon under the wing is poking up. The wing, of course, is upside down, and I flashed my head past it a couple times, but if you watch for the silhouette, you'll see the pontoon poking up and up from the bottom of the wing right here. Once we're all grouped up on the chain, we will begin our ascent to do our decompression stops on the way up. I believe we have about 15-20 minutes of deco time to do before we can exit the water. And I'll cut most of that out because nothing interesting ever happens on the deco stop. That is, unless of course you run into Cowboy Dustin here. Overall, it was a great dive. This camera is awesome, and I highly recommend it. Thank you for watching my video.